Hi, my name is Patrick Dunham. I'm the Clinical Programs Manager for Carillion Wellness. Today we're going to be doing the Balance Part 2 workout, so it's going to be building off of the first balance video, a little bit more complex and more difficult. So we'll start out with a quarter squat hold. So we want to have our feet about hip to shoulder width apart. We're going to hinge at the hips, and we're just going to hold this for about 10 seconds. Once that 10 seconds is up, we can rest for about 10 seconds and then go ahead and get a more narrow stance. So this is just warming up the muscles in our lower body to get ready to do the rest of the workout here. The more narrow the stance is, obviously the more difficult for balance. So I'm going to keep my knees over my feet as I'm holding this position. The lower you go, obviously, is going to be more of a strength exercise. Next thing we'll do, before we did around the world toe touches, but we're going to do this exercise in a quarter squat position, single leg. So we're going to start by moving our right leg around. We're going to do a quarter squat with the left leg. We're going to reach out, touch out to the front. We're going to stand back up. We're going to quarter squat again. Reach out, touch, come back, and then reach behind. We are reaching to the front and behind. We want to keep our feet in line. I don't want to sway to one side. I want to maintain that control. To touch and go. In my left leg, I'm keeping my knee over top of my foot. So I want to prevent it from caving in. Just like that. Once you've completed working your right leg around, you want to go ahead and switch to the left leg. And as with the previous videos, all the recommended sets and reps and holds, the times associated with those are going to be posted in the description of the video. So we'll go ahead and switch to the right leg, working the left foot around. And once we've finished this exercise, we are going to move into a single leg hold with a high knee, just like the high knee step test. Want to have a slight bend in our left knee. Not quite a quarter squat. Slight bend, and I'm going to bring my right knee up so that my thigh is parallel to the ground. I'm engaging all those muscles in my left leg to maintain my balance here. I don't want a stiff leg where I'm swaying back and forth. See, I lose balance when I straighten that out. So I do want to keep that soft bend in the knee, bringing that leg up. And then we'll hold there. Go ahead and switch. It may take a second to find that good position, but I'm also trying to keep my chest up and stay upright during this exercise. Once we finish that exercise, we are going to grab a medicine ball or grab a weight, some kind of object, because that's going to add another level of difficulty because we're going to be passing it around. We're going to be doing some different presses and pulls with it. So it's going to pull us off balance. So I'm going to go into a single leg, bringing that knee up, soft bend in the knee. I'm going to press out and then pull back in close to my chest. You should feel like you have to engage your quads a little bit more as you're pressing out. The further away that ball is from your body, come back in. I want to try to make sure, keep your knee high on the opposite leg. Once we've completed this exercise, we'll go ahead and do dynamic balance tightrope walking. So we'll start out by going forward, and then the next exercise we'll be going in reverse, going backwards. So heel to toe walking or tightrope walking. I'm going to pretend I'm balancing on a tightrope or a board, on a balance beam, maintaining good posture. I'm just going to walk heel to toe. If this is too easy, you can grab the ball and hold it on one side or even hold it out, and that will make it more difficult. Once that exercise is complete, we'll then go in reverse. So you're kind of reaching behind with your leg until you feel your heel with your toes, until you get back to your starting position. So the final exercise is going to be another single leg movement. This time, instead of pressing and pulling, we are going to pass the ball around our body while we are on one leg with our other knee high. So we get that slight bend in the knee, bring that knee up. I'm going to pass the ball, or whatever kind of weight that you are using around the body. As it passes around, it throws you off balance a little bit. Once you've completed the recommended number of reps around that side, we can go ahead and pass it back around to the opposite direction. Once you've completed that side, of course, we want to work both legs, so we'll just switch and go ahead and do it on the other side. As always, feel free to reach out if you have any questions on Balance Part 2 video. Hope you enjoy it.